Hi everyone, I'm Kate from Clean Beauty Swiss, and I'd just like to take a minute to introduce myself, what I'm about, who I am, and explain a little bit about Clean Beauty Swiss and what our mission is, what we want to do. I have always been a little bit obsessed with skincare. And I can remember from an early age reading all of the teen fashion magazines, and while my friends would eat up all of the articles about fashion and trends, I would literally devour the articles about skincare. And that's when I first learned about exfoliation and hydrating and all of those things. So I started making my own scrubs back, I must have been 12 or 13 years old, after reading an article about using sugar as an exfoliant for your face. And I used to take little packets of sugar from restaurants when we would go out to eat. And I would dutifully, once a week, make a little paste with water. And that's where it all started. Fast forward to 2009, I was living in Milan, married, pregnant, and I had always made my own scrubs. And at that point, I was opening a beauty center, a spa, with a friend of mine who's an esthetician. Well, as we got further and further along in our development of opening and everything, it became clear that while I wasn't technically an esthetician, the plan had been that I would be sort of the director and front desk. It became clear that even without my diploma, I was really just an encyclopedia of information about skincare and do's and don'ts, tips, hacks, and I just loved it. So at that point, I became the facialist, and I also had the responsibility of finding a skincare line. And that's where things got a little dicey, because I saw really how the beauty industry looks at women, how they're more interested in profit than results, and really how they prey on our eagerness to beat ourselves up, our eagerness to have to achieve a dream, an unrealistic goal. And so I really became disillusioned by the whole thing. And at that point also, like I said, I was pregnant. So I was continuing to make my own skincare and really trying to be as natural as possible. Anyway, eventually I was able to find a line that was okay, but I was never really thrilled with it. Several years later, I left the spa and I moved with my family, with my husband, and at that point, 3 kids. We moved to Lugano, Switzerland. And it is such a beautiful place. Switzerland is everything that you've ever heard. It is gorgeous. Pristine waters, beautiful lakes, beautiful trees, beautiful blue skies. I mean, it is beautiful. And that, coupled with me having my 3 kids, really enforced in me the desire to live clean and to really tap into the natural things that we have around us, because I think that there's so many incredible ingredients that are in your kitchen, frankly. And so I started adapting my scrubs for my personal use by using coffee grounds and cinnamon, and I spent a lot of time researching the different benefits of all of these different things that, quite frankly, you find in your kitchen. And Clean Beauty started when I started sharing with my friends some of my ideas, my scrubs. When they needed anything, they would ask me. And so I thought, I loved my experience when I worked in the spa, working with women and making them feel beautiful. And I really wanted to take this concept of really clean beauty and pass it off to other women and let them see that having a natural, organic skincare routine is not a sacrifice. It doesn't mean that you can't have the luxury of a spa experience with the smells and the textures. And so I really went about creating a line that is efficient, that does an incredible job of scrubbing, exfoliating, but at the same time is really hydrating. All of my scrubs are coconut oil based, so they leave your skin glowing and hydrating. I wanted to make something that's easy to use, that doesn't harm your body, doesn't harm the environment, and quite frankly, as a mom, I know it's not just for the moms out there. I know that there are a lot of you women who are really busy with your careers, getting in shape, studying in college, whatever the case may be. We don't have a lot of time. And frankly, my bathroom is full of beauty products that I buy in a moment of sheer optimism. And when I read on the instructions that you have to leave it for a couple of minutes, and I try it once and they just sit on my shelves and expire, and they're pretty, but I mean, I could probably have paid for my kids' college university fees no problem, just by not buying a lot of those products. So I wanted to create something that women would use. And I did just that. I mean, my scrubs, they're all 100% natural. First of all of them, like I said, are coconut oil based. And as exfoliants, you either have sugar or you have salt. Sugar and salt are both antimicrobial, antibacterial, so you don't even need any kind of preservatives or chemicals in the actual scrub. And then I have different types based on what you need. The coffee scrubs are really, really popular, but then I also have lavender and vanilla, mint vanilla, cinnamon, rose, all kinds of different combinations. So I really, really, really hope that you give us a try. I welcome any comments, any ideas, any questions. I love sharing information. I love giving out tips and advice. And so if you need anything, if you have any ideas, if you have any suggestions, feel free to check out my website, www.cleanbeautyswiss.com, and send me a message. Okay? Ciao! Until next time, bye.